Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD campaign. This is episode 6. Here today, we're going to be declaring war upon the Tsardom of Bulgaria and conquering lands in the Balkans, just up to the Danube here. I've rallied the Emperor, of course, Theo, along with his brother Manuel and his brother Michael. We roughly have around about, what are we looking at here? Rounded up to just about 6,000 men in the border here. We're going to be declaring war upon the Bulgarian king, and hopefully we can have a good battle here today against Boreal. So guys, if you still are enjoying this Byzantine series and want to ensure more content on the channel, the best way to support this series is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course, and would prefer me to let's play another strategy game on the channel instead. Got to say a huge thank you to the 1212 AD mod team for making this series possible and providing me with a copy of the mod, and go and check out my faction spotlight videos for 1212 AD as well. We've already done the Kingdom of England and Milan by now. Okay, so in the last episode, episode 5, if you haven't gone and watched it, highly recommend you do. We managed to knock out the Sultanate of Rum, and we also managed to knock out the Empire of Trebizond. We are currently strength ranked first at the moment. We've got lucrative trade deals going all around the medieval world, and we're quite strong at the moment here. We've got the bottom half of Greece and Thrace. We occupy Bithynia, Asia, Cappadocia, part of Cilicia here as well. We even have some territory into the Caucasus and to the Crimea. So we'll recap where we are so far. So we're currently making 12,000 per turn now. That is because we've discovered trade routes to the Scandinavian kingdoms in England. We're making 12,000 per turn now, which is absolutely fantastic. My spy is heading through Aarhus, Roskilde, through Scandinavia now to hopefully find some Baltic kingdoms here. So this is how the world is currently shaping up. This is what our allies look like at the moment as well. Got a nice little cluster here. So over the next couple of episodes, we can really expand wherever we want. We could maybe start the war against the Ubaid Sultanate. We're going to push up and get rid of the Bulgarians, hopefully here today, and Serbia. So we're going to be pushing north for the time being. I'd like to have wars on multiple fronts, as we nearly are at a stage where we can very much work on two fronts. We've got the economy to support it. So, not really too much is going on in Italy, mostly ruled by sort of independent states. At the moment here, the English hold Pamplona. It does look like, so Christian Pretender Sultanate. Yeah, it still looks like Iberia at the moment is controlled by still Iberians and the Caliphate. France has been destroyed and is currently ruled by the County of Toulouse, the Kingdom of England, and the County of Flanders there. The Holy Roman Empire has been defeated as well. It's been broken apart. And last of the ancient empire is the Imperial Pretenders. Denmark is quite strong, along with Sweden. I don't know where Norway is. Scotland still remains in Scotland. England has territories overseas, but Wales and Ireland seem to be keeping quiet and in company of themselves. Diplomacy-wise, we currently have military alliances still with Bologna, Verona, the Papal States, Antioch, Silesia, Genoa, Sicily, and Austria. Okay, so trade-wise, we're still doing all right. So, we've got my 3 armies here with my brothers. I've got another brother down here in Constantinople. Alexios is getting another army. And I've also got a further army over here with George. He's heading to the Crimea, the Caucasus region, as we've got a little bit of problems. So, we've put our money back into the economy. We're building up and constructing sort of military economic zones and a military zone here. I also have Isaac, my brother, as well. Family tree-wise, we have had some children, which is great to see. Emperor Theo is still the faction leader, of course. My brother Michael is currently the heir. So Theo has married his 2 daughters off to Byzantine aristocrats. Jonas here, Andron here as well. Alexios has a bastard daughter, not related to him. Isaac, my brother, has had a son, Eustace, which is good. Michael's had a daughter, and George has had a daughter as well. Salation by blood in Byzantine, also Kingdom of Jerusalem. Manuel has a new wife as well, married to the County of Flanders. His former wife died. But regardless, we're going to be declaring war upon the Bulgarians here today. At the moment, we're not doing too bad public order-wise. We've got to deal with this Caucasus region here. There's a civil war going on in Georgia. But regardless, we're going to try and move this army here to Ankara, try and get some more units. We've got another army coming up as well. So 6,000 men of the Byzantine Empire. We're going to march over to Bulgaria here today. So we've got a couple of options. Let's have a look. So they currently have a defensive pact with the Duchy of Serbia. They are at war with the Venetians, and they do have these guys as a puppet state. They've only got one territory. Serbia has two. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to straight up declare war upon the Bulgarians. I think, as we have an abundance of military allies, I think it's our best bet. So let's straight up push north. We're going to be able to get beeswax as a very decent resource. So let's declare war with the Bulgarians here today. And these guys are going to put up a hell of a fight compared to the Sultanate of Rum and Trebizond, I imagine. Those guys just got smashed by constant wars. Bulgaria has had very few wars, and they're able to consolidate. That's why they've got so many units there. Excuse me. Sorry about that one, guys. I'm coughing and spluttering over here. The Bulgarians sent me a disease. So we're going to be going to war with Bordiel. He is obviously Orthodox Christian, so we're going to be able to conquer these lands quite easily. So, perfect. So all my allies have come to my side. However, Serbia has refused, along with these guys north of the Danube as well. So the Emperor's now moved in. That's fine. We're going to encircle. We are outnumbered. We're going to move this second army up now to support the Emperor himself. Then I'm going to allow my brother Michael to push for this second army, and it should retreat. I wouldn't imagine they would stand together. Regardless, now we can move into a better position. And we can throw this army back with ease by the look of it. Wow, 4-star commander as well. Just over, it's nearly like it's more close to 7,000 Byzantines here. Made up of the Emperor's Imperial Varangian Guard, swordsmen as well. But this is a clear-cut auto resolve, if I do say so myself. 8,310 to be exact, versus a measly 2,000 for the Emperor! Right, and then we'll run down the Bulgarians a little later on. We'll probably play that battle. Okay, so we lost 531. Not too shabby. We're going to occupy straight up. And repair where we can. Repair the square. Okay, well. Theo has now had his movement points nuked. That's fine. I probably should have hit with him. Yeah. No matter. Manuel and my brother and heir Michael will finish off them here today. So let's move this secondary army up. And let's let Michael, my heir, go for it. Okay, so we outnumber the Bulgarians quite easily. We're coming up against the Tsar himself, 4-star commander. 3 units of heavy spearmen, 2 units of normal, 2 units of archers there. Okay. 2 units of melee cav. Shock. They do have a lot of bowmen, though. So how much cataphractoi do we have? We've got 8. We've got crossbows. That means we don't have the range. We might just sort of have to... I've got an idea. Let's fight this one on the field of battle here today and kill the Bulgarian king. I think what we're going to have to do, like, we could all... There's a couple of options. We could sit back, relax, form testudo, and allow their arrows to splinter off our shields and shatter. We could try and make just a long, massive amass line and try and basically take the entirety of the map and just sort of push forward so they can't run around and sort of skirmish me, as we do have the melee infantry numbers. We just don't have the range on their archers. That'd be better. But I reckon my cavalry, my cataphractoi, should be able to catch theirs a lot easier. So we could have attacked with the Emperor, but he took the city quite easily. Michael, my brother, and Manuel, my other brother, should do well. We've got to be careful, though. We obviously don't want a civil war. I might have to blind and cut out the tongue of my brothers if they get treacherous. So it's currently raining. I guess we roll one more. And it's fog. So, 3 not favourable rolls by the look of it. Okay, so looking strategically at the map, we seem to have the high ground. They seem to be hanging out in a dip. It's not too bad for their cavalry then. So their skirmish cav isn't going to be harassing me constantly, which is good. Okay, so let's make a strong and long front line with melee. And if I have to, I will deploy a testudo formation there. Archers here as well. We'll keep the Emperor's brother here, and we'll put more cavalry on this left-hand side. Reinforcements are coming further from the right. So let's start the battle. We're attacking them, so they're not going to charge us, I imagine. So here is the Byzantine front line here, pushing further down. We've got decent ground against them. But let's see. Michael, the Emperor's brother. You never know. Someday he could very much be the next Emperor here. He does have royal blood at the end of the day. Crossbowmen as well. Byzantine spearmen. Yeah, huzzah! For the Emperor! That's a nice little shot there. Okay, so what are they doing? Cavalry seems to be just going back and forth. Nothing crazy there. Okay, well, let's move my brother there, and we'll move up with this secondary line here now. Archers, if we could somehow get them to this front line here, would be perfect. And we'll swing you around this way. So everyone, double time. Wait until you get into position, and then we'll march down and try and push them. So what are they doing with their cavalry here? Cuman Light Horse. Man, if they get charged by Cataphractoi, they're going to get absolutely done here. I'm going to try and posture myself to a better position here to run them down. We're not in a rush, so take your time, Cataphractoi. Just be at the ready to charge. Cataphractoi are the bread and butter of this Byzantine series, and they're absolute bad fucking ass. Okay. A skirmisher's coming up here. Okay, we're slowly but surely moving into position now. My reinforcement army's coming up. It's quite ominous, this fog. I quite like it. Gives us a bit of a spooky feel. The Lone Rider as well. Further reinforcements are coming through the tree line. Okay. They don't seem to be doing anything. Let's speed things up a bit. We want to try and encircle these buggers as best we can. We'll push up over the front line in a moment. Crossbowmen are going further along. Let's try and envelop them as best we can. Okay, they're nearly in position. These ones are going to cop a brunt force. So, let's push for here then. Try and gain ground as best you can. Everyone else in this other line, essentially make that and lopside it, and then we'll push that way. Cavalry can flank around the back or push very much straight through. And let's go. Let's go, 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 gadget. Move my crossbowmen up to a better position as well. And we'll move these guys here. I'm going to start moving my cavalry there. We'll move the air here as well. And we'll move you here as well. Yeah, I don't really know what they're doing. So they're fighting on the slope, which isn't good for them. If we get in range to strike these guys, I think we should just really take the charge. Because you never know, you might be able to pull it off. I don't think they have line of sight of my cavalry on this side of the hill. No fucking way. They're pulling back now anyway. If we could get to this side of the hill without them seeing me, that'd be mad. Okay, it does look like they're moving their archers up. They're moving them back. I was going to say we might be able to get a charge if they get close enough here. Once we form up into position, we'll continue to try and sandwich them where we can. Okay, they got further horse archers here. You want to try and confine them. Oh, they actually look like they're going to try and meet me here. And they've got further on this line here. Okay, what's happening now? So they are actually firing at me. So let's go with stationary testudo. Same with you guys. I want to try and see this Bulgarian army and show it to you guys. So it's a little bit hazardous, to say the least, where everything is. So where are the bulk of their spearmen? So here are some of the Bulgarian spearmen with their customary artwork and lion, I think that is. Might be a bear, I don't know. Borisel, the bear. It's got a nice ring to it. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like they're sort of going for me here. I reckon charge that. Charge this as well. Okay. What are they going to do? They're not going to stand and fight, are they? You never know. Charge, man. Oh, so they're going to actually engage me here. So we're exchanging a cavalry charge. The Cataphractoi are going to win. Push for the gap. Push for them. They're being caught now. Peel this way. Okay, let's try and slow things down a little bit. We want to try and get these guys like here. We want to try and charge. Move everyone else forward. Get out of your positions. Okay, you need to be coming around the back. Okay, good. Oh, they fucking fled. That's right, charge them down. They're good. Get around the back here. Yeah, that's what I want. Now swing around that and get them. Or just go into that. Oh, that's fine. They're not going to move their general there, are they? If they do, they're fucking fools. Move crossbowmen here. My Cataphractoi can sit there and fight for days. Alright, push for this. So, it looks like a lot of cavalry charges going on here. Let's charge into the front line with these guys. So they've committed their general now. We'll try and peel some of our own men around the back. We're going to get a counter charge here. The general is now trying to flee. Spearmen are coming onto theirs at the front. Just throw everyone down and into it. Swing cavalry on the flank. Get everyone down here. Go, 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 go. Swing generals in as well. Okay, go after their general then. Even though they're getting us into a little bit of a trap. Alright, charge. We've got guys on the hill just sitting idly by. Like, get into this. Come on, damn ya. Get down here. Okay, so we're fighting them. Oh god, the camera angles on this is a fucking nightmare. Go down and try and kill the king. Okay, charge, man. No one's hurting me here. Get my crossbowmen to fire into this cluster. Send more swordsmen down into this. Nice charge there. So we are buckling a little bit against theirs, which isn't great. We should be able to surround them, though. Get around the back. Okay, they're now gone. We can move my cavalry up to a more favourable position. We're going to get some good charges around the back. Alright, let's push more guys down. This was a fucking mental battle. Good. We're going to be able to get some cycle charges here now, though. Hit these guys around the back. Chasing after archers is quite fruitless. However, if you can catch them, if you're competent in catching them, it's not too bad. Right, let's get a nice charge uphill there. Oh god, this is mental. Okay. We need to lather on some more units. I did charge spearmen into this. We're going to win because we've surrounded them completely. But it could have been a little bit better. Okay, about 700. Okay, continue on where you can. Try and catch some of these horse cav if you can. That's now broken. My spearmen have gone right into them. And it's only going to be a matter of time now before they capitulate. Run down the Bulgarian dogs! Another cavalry charge coming in. Finish them off, lads. Bring them down. Cut them to pieces. God, this couldn't have been a worse map to do a battle on. Like, honestly, foggy and just shit. But, in one fell swoop, we have beaten the Byzantine, we've beaten the Bulgarians here today. Another B word. Country with B. We could have min-maxed it a bit better. But, just that terrain is awful. And trying to find pathfinding on that's a bit mental. Okay, let's run down as many of them as possible. And get our chevrons and accolades up. Come on, men. Let's run down as many of them as we can. But you got to give it to the Bulgarians. We are fighting in their homeland. They've picked a mountainous, hilly terrain, which is going to exhaust men. So we deployed 5,330 and lost 708. So not too bad, even though we're not using the Emperor's Chosen Army. Bodio deployed 1,810 and lost 1,658. So what did most of the kills? Oh, it was actually their spearmen. 141, 153, 129 there. Their archers killed 90 with one, 47 with the other. Yeah, a couple of our guys took mass casualties there. 821. My spears didn't do too well. Some of these guys were virtually untouched. My cataphractoi did most of the work, as I imagine they would. 214, 150, 109, 120. My crossbowmen didn't do too bad either. But regardless, we have killed the Tsar here today. And we're going to be able to hopefully easily take the rest of the Bulgarian territory, securing and colonizing sort of the Balkans, nearly. I guess Serbia still needs to fall. But we're going on the up and up. We're fighting Christian kingdoms now after we're fighting sort of Byzantine successors and Sultanate of Rum Islamists. Boom! Welcome to the campaign map. Oh, we lost one entire unit. That's alright though. We can take on a replenishment or we can kill the captives. I'm inclined to kill the 266. So let's kill the captives here now. And we've killed the Bulgarian king. Skopje here has a gold mine. Okay. So who's now risen to the throne? Zadslav. Deslav. Deslav is now king. Peace, would you become a puppet? Ah, I wouldn't accept it. I'm just doing it for my own curiosity than anything. Okay, well, let's push for the capital. Let's let Manuel go for it. And we finally have the entire region of Thrace. Michael can move not to Philippopolis, because there's a bit of a plague. I was going to say go there to replenish if you can. Okay, so after we take this gold mine, Nis is currently under the control of the Serbians. It might not be a bad idea to go against them. The only problem is Hungary nearby. They've only got one region across the Danube as well. Regardless, after that fight, let's chuck a quick save. Nothing really else we can do. We're going to have to keep an eye up on that. Also, this rebellion in the Caucasus. So it's end the turn to continue. Theo has gone up in stats. Oh, this is Priest Theo. Another priest. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with Inspire, Public Order, and Religion as well. As I sent Thomas, my highest ranking priest, further east. So Boreal is dead. Rank 4 commander. Let's hope that it doesn't piss off too many Catholic... sorry, not Catholic, Orthodox Christian factions. And I'll be interested to see if Bulgaria have any more forces. If Serbia stood with them and their other allies, we might have had a couple more battles, but I think that's it. I think that's all they had. We beat them tactically. If there was any one of us to stand and fight, it would have been different. Serbian pretenders encountered. Serbian pretenders destroyed. Oh, okay. So let's now move in with probably the Emperor. We'll let him take Bulgaria, as he's taking the strategic cities. We can't attack in one turn, because we don't have any catapults. It's probably not a bad idea to invest. So, let's allow Michael to go for Skopje, and take the lucrative Bulgarian gold mine. And it's actually a rather large garrison. That's giving me a good order resolve. Okay, so let's move my secondary army up here then. They really want to defend it, and this is going to be our first access to gold on the campaign. 5,030 versus 1,760. Boom chakalaka, motherfucker. We've taken the Bulgarian gold mine. Let's occupy now as well. Let's repair where we can. Continue to repair the previous conquered regions. Let's move this second army up here to assist when the order resolve is ready. Okay, not really much else we can do trade-wise. Oh, Serbia. We can actually trade with them officially as we have a land route. Look, I'm probably going to attack you next, if I'm being perfectly honest. I want to try and continue my expansion before we look east, because... oh, what's this? What? Kingdom of Makuria. Cairo has fallen as well. Oh, wow. The Ayyubid Sultanate has lost Cairo and Alexandria. That's massive. They've shot up to strength rank 9. Oh, they are getting smashed. Ayyubid pretenders in Arabia. Oh, wow. So... this caliphate here is quite strong. England's there as well. Wow. I thought it was going to be like sort of a Byzantine east versus west. I thought we would be the ones helping to sort of retake the losses of the Kingdom of Jerusalem, but it looks like it's gone another way. That's fascinating to see. Regardless, I've got George here, my brother. So let's go straight for this rebel army before it causes too much of a problem. And another clear-cut order resolve. Now I'm going to use this tactic. Let's cross my fingers and hope that it works. We're going to take on warriors. There were catapults in this army. Sometimes there's a random chance of actually getting catapults in your army. And it didn't happen, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got 10,000 in the bank now. I'm probably going to dive into some construction and try and min-max as best we can. We've got a couple of public order problems here and there. Let's move Isaac, my brother, to Ankara, because I do want to allow him to get a better army. Maybe it's here that we can recruit better troops, actually. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's move you back and keep you here. So let's go with 4 units of Cataphractoi, 2 of this, that. We basically just want another army here. So I got like 3 crossbows. This seems to be the perfect army build for me. 4 units of Cataphractoi, 2 spears, and then a lot of swordsmen. So we'll ease up a bit as we want to try and spend some of this money. But this army is coming along well. And we've got another army here with my other brother, Alexios. Okay, let's end the turn and continue, I think. Let's move some of my agents around, however. So you're here. That's alright. Maybe push further south here, just for my own curiosity. Okay. This army can continue to go through Scandinavia. Well, not by land, hopefully. Oh, you fucker. Right, I want to see what Serbia has, to be frank. Because I reckon we'll go after them in today's episode. If there's a couple of battles, we'll leave it to the next. But if we can sort of stomp in, we'll do it. Okay, so public order, zeal, authority. Let's go with that. Okay, let's end the turn and continue. But we're going to be able to knock out Bulgaria here today. We can see Nis, I think, and Raj. I think that's Rash. I don't know. Raz. I don't know. Some Serbian city. Okay, guys, welcome to the top of the turn. So the Kingdom of Georgia has been destroyed. Oh, no! Isaac's died. My 43-year-old brother. Oh, no. But we've had a noble... Oh, he's left a son. Oh. What an eventful year. We've also found the Kingdom of Mokoria. Okay. So... Oh, that's such a shame. I can't remember who he was married to either. I think just a random Byzantine aristocrat. So we've got Eustace here, and we have Theo as well. So, at least the Byzantine line will live on. Isaac 43. Oh no. Oh, that's a shame. Well, regardless. Yeah, 43. Forever young. Oh wow. Okay. So can we use any more positions here? You're already quite high on it. You're good there as well. A lot of daughters, but we need more male heirs. That'd be great. Oh, what the fuck? So we've had a rebellion there. Shit, man. Okay, so the Kingdom of Mokoria, they have 4 regions. Okay. I'm tempted to go with a trade right with you or something. Yeah, let's go with that. Non-aggression. Moderate. They got spice. That's an incredibly lucrative deal if we can pull it off. Non-aggression. Offer. There we go. Rejected. Trade. Non-aggression. Rejected. Offer 2,000. Good. Good. Because they are Eastern Christianity. He doesn't have a face for some reason. Right. Huh. So they're actually losing out there. That's crazy. So that's a decent trade deal now. That's gone up again. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Right. This army now needs to seriously double back, as we've had a pretty bad rebellion here. And they've taken the city straight up, which is a fucking pain. Okay, this army's a little bit out from getting there. How many turns until we get there? 1. Yeah, we're still trying to consolidate the east. Okay, we're going to finish off the Bulgarians here now. And take their last city. We can subjugate. We're going to occupy straight up. And I'll min-max the buildings eventually. As long as they've got a gold mine going on, and they don't have candles as a resource there. That sucks. Okay, let's push to the border here and have a bit of a sneak peek. So that's undefended. I'm not going to be able to see their capital here, I don't reckon. No, I'm not going to be able to see it at all. Unless we get some line of sight there. No. I want to try and get some eyes on the Serbians. Okay. They've only got 2 regions. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, guys, on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching episode 6 of my Byzantine Empire campaign. We've knocked out the Kingdom of Bulgaria here today and taken the entire region of Thrace. And just north of the Balkans here, pushing up to the Danube. We're going to be having lucrative fishing here, I imagine, as well. So, I imagine we're going to continue our Balkan expansion in the next episode. Serbia and Croatia are probably on the hit list. However, Hungary is nearby and they could be a problem. We could maybe push over to Carpathia as well. Carpathia, yeah. And push over the Danube. Yeah, but I might actually start an Eastern War soon as well, once I sort of consolidate this up a bit, because the Ayyubid Sultanate are very much on the back foot. We could take Syrian and we could take Palestine quite easily. Maybe we should do that. Maybe The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Jerusalem, should be under the control of the Byzantines. Let's just have a look who they're allied with. The Abbasid Caliphate. These guys, yeah, I don't think I really want to push that way. We can push down. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I reckon we could nearly do it. Yeah, because we could take the entire region of Palestine in one fell swoop. Regardless, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos on the channel and faction spotlight videos on the mod. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series. And if you'd like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. If you guys would like to get yourself some cheap and reliable games, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Maybe you can pick up a strategy game you haven't picked up just yet. Maybe Hearts of Iron, maybe Crusader Kings 2, maybe a Total War. Check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below for cheap and reliable games. I do recommend going and checking out the prices even. There's some really good prices on there. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Really close cinematic shots here, pushing through the bridge. Oh, look at... That was probably the shot of the video there.